Hi guys, so today's video is about a physical exfoliant for your body. If you are new here, let me give you a little bit of insight into my skin. I have keratosis pilaris, also known as KP or chicken skin on the back of my arms that I battle with. It is a skin condition that basically is not curable, but it is manageable. A lot of people have it. It is not an abnormal or uncommon thing. It's just I get these little bumps on the back of my arms and also on my legs, and it's basically the skin is having a hard time sloughing off, and then the keratin is basically building up underneath the skin. So I have to exfoliate on a regular basis and then also moisturize. So with this condition, you kind of have to find the healthy balance. So you want to find a good exfoliant that is not too harsh, that is going to agitate your skin, and then you want it not to be too weak that it doesn't really do anything, so you're scrubbing a little hard out in vain. And then with the moisturizing, you need to find one that is not clogging but also isn't so weak that it doesn't moisturize. So it's kind of like this balance, a balancing game between the two. I will say that my KP is getting a lot better. I've been trying different things out. I have one method that works wonderfully, but I'm going to test it again when my skin gets really bad. It's typically in the winter. So once it starts getting really cold, I'm going to switch and just try certain products to see if it is better, even though the products that I'm going to be using are a little bit more expensive than what I'm currently using during the summer months, because during the summer it's not as bad because we exfoliate more in the summer because our arms and legs and things like that are exposed. And correction, it's not summer anymore, it's now officially fall because we are into October, but it's still like 90 degrees outside, so it's basically still summer in my mind, at least where I'm at today. So I'm going to be talking about the Skinfix, and in a previous video when I hauled this, I kept calling it Skin Effects because I was thinking of Cover FX, but it is by Skinfix. It is the Resurface Plus. This is the Glycolic Renewing Scrub. I'm about to here, so I'm about halfway through it, so I felt like I've had it long enough and I've been trying it long enough to give you an honest review of this product instead of just a first impression, because I feel like, especially if someone has KP, I can't just give a first impression, because a first impression when you're battling with KP and trying to find the balance to get that annoyingness to go away, you need more than just a first impression. A first impression isn't going to give you an honest review of it. Same with basically any product besides makeup, besides like eyeshadow, mascara, foundation, you know, things that you rub off. But treatment, things like this, you need time, like moisturization, derm mask, you know, retinols, all those things, it's over time. So give you a little bit of info about this. Let me get Sephora pulled up here. So this is 8 ounces and it retails for $30. This brand does have the Clean at Sephora stamp. About the product details, it's a double duty body peel and polish to smooth the look of rough, bumpy, and crepey skin, leaving it soft. Skin concerns, dullness, and uneven texture. Formulation, obviously a scrub. Highlighting ingredients are glycolic acid, which helps slough off dead skin cells and leaves a healthy, smooth glow. It also has lactic acid, which supports natural cell turnover, reducing pigmentation and brightening the skin's appearance. Product callouts: this is vegan, cruelty-free, and gluten-free. What you need to know about this product: according to the website, the scrub smooths the appearance of crepey, rough, and bumpy skin textures, even keratosis pilaris, what we have, also known as chicken skin. Anti-glycolic and lactic acid acts as a peel, while biodegradable bamboo polishers gently exfoliate. It has been tested and recommended by unbiased dermatologists. Clinical results: in 2 weeks, dermatologist-led clinical studies, 100% felt that skin renewing scrub exfoliated their dead, dull skin. 100% felt that the Skinfix renewing scrub left their skin feeling softer and smoother. All right. That is fine and dandy. So I do like the fact that this is a clean product. I do like that. But with this product, what they fail to mention is that with the shower off, you need to put this onto your body and scrub when your body is dry. Now, this I had to like consciously remind myself, because I'll hop in the shower, turn the water, I'm like, dang crap. This needs to be on dry skin for it to be most effective. So it says directions with shower off, massage onto dry skin using circular motions. Rinse thoroughly with warm water for best results. Use up to 3 times a week. Follow the skin as resurfacing AHA renewing cream. Now I do have the lotion, and I will say I have not been using the lotion because it is an acid, it's an AHA acid, and I didn't think it would be good to be using that during the summer, because that will make my skin more sensitive and more prone to like a sunburn or things like that. So I haven't been using that product. I do plan on using that product. I may try it, I'll probably start using it soon, because I'm not gonna be out gallivanting, you know, in tank tops and things like that, because right now I'm in long sleeves, and to me it is fall, so it needs to feel like fall, and I'm going to make fall happen. I was at a festival last night, and it was still like in the upper 70s, lower 80s, and I was rocking like my boots, my pants, my cardigan, sweater cardigan. I am trying to make fall happen, even if it is not fall weather outside. That rant is over. But about this product, now that that is over, it reminds me of, like, it's this white cream, and you can definitely feel the scrubbies for sure. I'm trying to smooth this out so you can see it. Can you see those scrubbies? And you definitely feel it. It reminds me a lot of the, it's a brand at Sephora, Dr. somebody or another. I'll Google it, hold on. The Derma Doctor. It is the KP Duty. It reminds me of that scrub. And that one you also had to do dry. Well, it's most effective dry, because you can feel the scrubbies more, and when your skin's wet it's not as effective. But it's not bad. It has helped with the KP, but it has not been as effective as items that I've used in the past. Now that it's spread out, you might be able to see those little bumpies. And it's just like the way they clunk together, I think reminds me of that KP stuff that by the Derma Doctor, and that stuff is kind of expensive as well, and I didn't find it as effective. So moral of the story is it's good, it's not the best. Will I repurchase this one again? Probably not, because I feel like the body scrub by Lancer, even though the bottle is the same type of squeezy bottle, but for some reason I don't know if the one that I have is just a monster, but it's hard to get the Lancer one out. But it is, I think, by far my favorite body exfoliant as well. It's different than the one that I showed in the blue tube for my face. There's one for the body in a silver tube, and I wish like the container wasn't as hard, but the product inside is extremely thick, so I think that's why it's so hard to get out. But this one, I would say if you are just wanting like a nice exfoliant for the winter when your skin gets more dry and you're not battling the KP, you have pretty normal skin and you just want a good exfoliant, I could see you enjoying this. But I think if you have KP or a skin concern that you are really trying to deal with, not necessarily prevent, like dry skin that's caused by the weather, then I don't think this is the one for you. I don't think it's harsh enough, for lack of a better term. It's not strong enough. That sounds better than harsh. But I kind of feel like sometimes with the more cleaner products for the body, with the acids and the exfoliants, they're not as heavy duty as I need them to be. They are more natural. So you have to use, I feel like, a little bit longer than the more potent ones that don't have the stamp. So it's kind of just what you want. If you are okay with using a product that doesn't have a clean stamp, then by all means, there's a ton of products out there. If you are very concerned and want that, this is an option. It just didn't do enough for me, so I will not repurchase it. So that is it for today's video. I hope that was informative to you, especially if you're battling some of the same things I'm battling with my skin with the KP. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. There's a button down below. It really would help me out, and I will see you in the next video. Bye guys.